Hey folks, Tony Jones here from Rebel Financial. Thank you for joining us again. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a rant. I came across this article on Yahoo, and I'll put this and two other links below. And basically, as you can see here, $1 million is no longer the standard nest egg. And here's how much people actually need or think they need to retire. And that number, to save you the drama, is $1.9 million. I don't like rule of thumbs, especially whenever I hear numbers like how much people think they need to retire, because we have a cliche in this industry that personal finance is personal and it's different for everybody. Okay. So let me show you where this comes from. It is from this Charles Schwab article, their press release regarding an annual study they do. This year they did it at the beginning of April, and I think they did it at the beginning of April in 2020. And so there's a number of things in here that they talk about, but the one thing that stuck out is the annual nationwide survey of 401k plan participants. Okay, so the average came up with $1.9 million. Really, to me, a random number. But more than that, what I think is interesting is more than 53% say they're likely to achieve their goals, as compared to 37% last year. Last year, if you remember, we were in the beginning stages of COVID and the markets had really gone down. So that's probably why people weren't so comfortable or confident, I should say. But you could see the $1.9 million. That is a lot of money. And I don't know what percent of people have that now or have had that to retire, but I can promise you it's really low. But that number, which is almost 2 million, does remind me of something that happened over the weekend with Frontier Airlines. So here's a quick glimpse of somebody whose parents do have $2 million.
You guys f***ing suck. My parents are worth $2 million. And you know what?
So anyway, yeah, he's doing okay, counting on his parents to help him or leave that money for him. So he's very angry right now, but I'm sure he'll be happy one of these days. But anyway, there's a lot of things in here. What I find interesting is that people are, one of their biggest concerns or obstacles is market volatility. And guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. And you're going to have market volatility. I can promise you. The bigger return that you can expect to see to achieve that, you're probably going to have more market volatility. So, the point I'm making about it is that is just something that is really outside of people's control. So I'm not sure how much you're going to worry about it. You can kind of embrace it, in fact. But anyway, the link is below. So without me getting too long-winded, you can go through here to see a number of other things too. But like I said, so they did this at the beginning of the year. It's worth taking a look at to compare yourself where you're at, all right? But I do want to show one more part of this because here we are talking about having $1.9 million, and Fidelity did its own study. And I'm going to put this link below. But when we look at here, you can just instantly see the average contribution rate in account balance for investors the same age as you. So if we look at everybody, they're at 96,000, right? And they're currently contributing 9%. All right. So you can really hone in on this and see the different ages. So here we are at people who are close to retirement. In fact, let me do one more. At this age of 60 to 69, people very close, if not already retired, only have 182,000. And I don't mean to say only, but relative to that $1.9 million, I don't know how so many people can feel comfortable about the retirement when I see these sorts of numbers. And then you can hone in on this and put your local zip, and you could see some areas as well by doing that. So, but really, I just want to caution people. You need to think about your own situation. You need to start figuring out your finances at an early age so you can start to live a lifestyle that will work for you as you transition to retirement, because I think that's going to be the major problem for people is they built up this big lifestyle with a lot of spending, and those are the people that haven't saved a lot because they've been spending a lot, and they're going to have a rude awakening when they retire. And you could sit here and say, well, I'm just going to keep working. You may think you're going to keep working, but the opportunities are going to dry up, whether you have physical limitations as you get older or you're just not welcome in the job force anymore, which happens, unfortunately, but it does. So anyway, that's it. That's my rant. We're here. So if you have any questions, I always like answering them below. You can always reach out to us. But really, you should be learning about your finances and what it's going to take to retire, either on your own or using professional help to do so. And the sooner you do it, the better. And don't think that you don't have enough, because if you don't have enough, you need to start working on how you're going to get there. Okay. Thanks again for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.